Hi guys, it's me Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing part 3 on the page back here. We're working in the Worlds of Wonder by Johanna Basford. And I have her How to Draw Inky Wonderland book here. And I was noticing how she does these cute little hills in here with tiny little mushrooms and such on here. So I thought I would copy a little bit of that into this page here. So I added a few little mushrooms, those little bouncy hills. This one I kind of got a little funky, but I mean, you know, I'm trying. I added a couple other mushrooms that you can get off of this page in here. So the 3 little mushrooms, I don't have dots on them or anything, I just kind of drew the little round cups on the top and did a little bottom. We got the little hill here, and then I have some leaves. Kind of like she puts leaves in everything, so I just drew a couple of leaves. So I have those 3, that one, and this little guy here. So we put them on this side. Mine are probably a little different. I tend to exaggerate the bottom portion of the mushrooms, so I give it a little more fluffy here, and I didn't put any lines down at the bottom and add those in when I color. I got like the idea of putting polka dots on them, but I haven't done that either. And another little bouncy hill, and then I'm copying the grass here just by putting some grass in here. So we just kind of take one of those and put up a line and put up another line, add a little fluff in the middle, add a couple of those in here also, especially over here by this mushroom. Boom, something in that line. We'll color those in. I want to put a little snail, and I know that there's a little snail. Yeah, right here. So I want to put a little snail in here. I think he's cute. I just have to figure out where I want to put him so he'll be seen. I could put him up here on the tree. So, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Do we have another little snail in here? Pretty sure we do. If he's the only one, I'll have to copy him. I want to keep it in the same style as her art. That's why I'm not just hand drawing these in here. Okay, I'm trying to keep them like hers. So here we have a little snail. I think he'll fit right here. So we're going to try to get the shell that goes like that. We'll have his little tail that comes out here. A little puff here. This little head comes down there, and then 2 little antennae. That'll be cute enough. It's close. Okay, so we have our little mushrooms going down here. Maybe this hill should come up a little higher here. Now she does say do it in pencil, so I did it in pencil eraser. Yep, that'll erase a little bit, but I can also color that in. It's no big deal. Then I have to think about the sky area, if I just want it solid blue, if I want little clouds in the background and stuff, but I think this is enough down here at the bottom. So we're going to color that in. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Another reason I got this book is so I could add little details into the blank pages in this particular book, because it does have a lot of blank space that you could add extra things into on all of these. This one's supposed to have, okay, there we go, a windmill here. So I have that there to remind me. So yeah, I could ink these in, or I could just draw them in, like, you know, with the colored pencils. I think I'll do the colored pencil part. I think we want the hills kind of in a grassy green, so let's get out my piece of paper here. Make sure we've got that's a green. So we'll go in here with that. Kind of get our hills going. There we go. And then we can get an eraser here. I got a couple of them on my desk. Maybe I could use one of those if I can't get this little guy out. Gonna see if, yeah, I don't think I can get those erased very well, so we'll just do it in a darker color. How dark are you? You're not the darkest. I want the darkest. Okay, we'll go with the darkest here. And we'll just darken that up. And we'll make another hill here. And then we'll draw these in. These are just her little leaves that she likes to have on her pages. In kind of different styles. Oh, she does those little dots in there. I don't know how to do them. Okay. And our grass. A little grass back there too. Pull that all the way down if we want. Put a little of that into those leaves. Okay, we got a little grass over here. All right. What color are you? I think that's the one I don't like, and I keep trying to get rid of. Okay. Mushrooms. I'm going to do those in kind of the reddish colors that we had going on up here to bring some red down. So we have the red-brown color. I'm going to outline this guy in that. And color that in. Bring a little, add some orange in that. Number 4. We'll put that in the dotted area. We'll add a couple of those in there. Add a little 90. And then go back with our darker color. And kind of finish coloring that in. The underside. And it had just lines in there, so we're just going to bring some lines out. And its stem. Okay. And a little brown in there. Okay, then we'll bring in a black. I hope this is a black. It is so hard to tell. They have a brown, black, and a black. And between brown, black, and black, you'll end up with something that looks black, maybe. Just going to add a little of that in there. Okay, mushroom. Now we have another little guy over here to do. And we're going to kind of do him the same way. Maybe add a little bit of whatever this color is. Ooh, that's spray red. Well, we'll add a little of that in there. Put it down first. It's kind of behind that guy, so. Well, because I made him behind that guy, I can't put him in front. I already colored it. Go in with a little of the orangey color. A little of the yellowy creamy color. This is the, I want the brownish red. Base here. And the brown. And the blacky color. Keep losing all my pencils on my desk. The brownish red. We're going to put some white dots in there. Okay, we'll do them over here too. White dots on these guys. There we go. Some mushrooms. And let's get this. All sorts of stuff on my desk. Where did it all come from? She asks. She put it there. Okay, where is my little... Here it is. My little stamp. Or inking tool. I'm going to use the same ink that we used up at the top, the peel paint, and I'm going to use it down here on the grass, which I should have done probably before I put the white dots on the mushrooms, but such is life today. Sticky note covering this white part of the frame that I still don't know what I want to do with yet, and won't know until I get done coloring everything and think I need a color there. Okay, so we're just going to take this, ink up the pad, touch it on that green and pull it down. If it goes over, it's okay, because we have colored pencil that's about the same color. And we will just go over it. Again, this is very light pressure. And when I say very light, I mean very light. We are going to get a little darker in this corner. I just want green on there. So there we go. And while we're here, before we do these guys, we're going to color those in. Green hill over here. I want the sticky note part. I want it darker in the corner. Okay, just softly everywhere else. Put a little of that in the leaves if you want. I'm just banging it down to get the color there. Okay. I got the green down there. Go in with our greens. I don't know what greens I'm grabbing. I'm grabbing greens numbers 43, 20, 116, and 78. And we're just going to do kind of the same thing we did up here on the grass down here. Turn it a little bit. We'll go in with, I don't know, 78 first. Why not? And we're just going to darken it up here. I don't know if you can see that. Bring it down. There's a little bump here, so we're going to kind of bump it a little bit. Get our mushrooms there. And we have some grass here. Let's see where my mushroom is here. Don't want to mess with it. We'll throw some more grass in here. So the fun thing about playing with these, I think I got it a little too dark here, so we're going to take some of that out. So I wanted a little fluffy. And our grass. Okay, then our leaves have got to get darker here too. So we're going to pull some of that color down in there. Okay, we have to draw in our mushrooms. Dark brown. Where's the dark? This is the reddish brown. So they're just kind of like caps that come up. So like a real fat moon. And then you bring the bottoms down. And you have some stems here. There, so we get some mushrooms on this side. And we're going to color them the same way. Give them a little age on them. Leave the top of those kind of bright. Oops, turn the pencil over, make it work a little better. And a little of the black. Hopefully you hear the black. Okay, and then we're going to add the little white dots in there too. There we go. Get these leaves colored, which was my intention to start with. Let's get all the green done. And I wanted to play with the mushrooms again. Okay. Let's see. Go in a lighter color green, number 116, which is our yellowish green. Okay, then we'll go in with, this is the dark 78. Just going to blend that a little better up here. A little green in those mushrooms. Just going to darken that corner up a little bit, bring that color out. Going to bring in a little of that, did I just lose pencils here? Get the black color, and we're going to highlight this leaf a little more. Okay. I think I could have done this one a little better. It looks all choppy, but maybe I'll add a little more ink in there. See what it'll do. Maybe put a little shadow there. Okay, that'll work. This is number 23. And it's kind of like a deep dark brown, but you can use it like a sepia. It seems to work well on these. Add a little of it over here. Okay. Now we got to do this side over on this side. We're going to do it just the same way as over there. I'm going to do my little snail. He's cool. So we have blue here, here, and up here. And I don't want to really introduce a different color, but I could bring down bright red here. So we'll give him a red shell. The colors that I used. So what do we have here? Number 52. He's kind of small. Do you want to get a little closer? So I'll go around his shell. Kind of darken some areas. Bring in the brighter red. Gonna bring it bright on the orange here. Okay, and the kind of brownish red. I need to get a tip on that. Bring in the red again. Okay. For him himself, we're going to do him green. So we'll bring in the greens. 78. And which one's this? 48. Sorry, I have to sharpen these. They got pretty dull. So 78 first, we're going to outline him and just kind of bring some of that color in. Going to bring some of that color up into his shell too. This one is 48. And then the bright green, he's tiny, 116. And we're going to add that in there. Then we'll bring in the, that's the brown, the black, brown, black, black. And we're just gonna add him in, and we're going to put a little dot on his eye. And I have a Sakura glaze pen. I'm cleaning the tip to make sure I can get a little dot. Hold the paper down. Come on. Oh, I don't know why it's not giving me a dot. There we go. And he's done. Okay. Let's get this other side over here finished. And then we can do a sky and figure out our little white border, which cannot be white because I messed in it a lot, messed it up. A lot of colors down in there. First color here is the 78. We're just going to go around where it's dark. And maybe we'll make another little one up here. Okay. Maybe add another one over here. Blades of grass. Okay, another color. This is the bright one, 116. Get that color all in here. Okay, we're going to take 78 and we're going to kind of make a little hill right here, coming out, going down. Bring that color down a little bit more. Okay. We're going to take a little of the ink here and a little tool, find that. We're just going to take it in here and rub it around there, there, up here. Take it on the other side, do the same thing. Let's kind of darken up some areas. Bring it into the tree a little more here. Put it under our little snail. Okay. This one I think needs a little brightness put in them, so I'm going to do that. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. But it kind of looks like it belonged there, which is kind of the fun thing that I wanted to do. Here, since we have a green hill there, fill it up with green. All right, now the background, we can either do it all blue, add in a little bit of white cloudage or something. Sun, moon, not sure. Let me think about it for a minute. Okay, clouds it is. I've got tumbled glass and broken china. Bright, duller, mix. I cut out a few little clouds. I don't know what this is. It's like a cardstock piece. This is just real flimsy whatever. But I mean, I've got to decide between the sizes. I mean, this one could be tucked behind and you get a little cloud. You get a little cloud. There's not going to be much room up here, but you can put a little piece of cloud. I just kind of drew it and cut it out. They're not stencils or anything. So I think this little cloud looked really cute over here. Ink pad thingy. You know, I just used the green. Can't find it. There we go. Okay, come on. Off. I liked it when they glue these down instead of just put a staple in it. There we go. Okay. So, scrap piece. Ink. Really light color. I'm going to ink the whole pad. And then I go down and I smush it. So I'm pushing a lot of pressure on it. I'm getting the ink into the pad here and not just on the edges and not just floating on the top. We want it worked in there. So the next time I put it down, I will not leave any lines. So there we go. We're going to take it. And I think it looked good right there. And we're just going to push it down on the cloud itself and pull outward. All the way around where we want the cloud to look like a cloud. Try really hard not to move it. Boom, little cloud. I did get a little line there, so we're going to use it as a cloud piece. There's a little curl here, there's a little curl right there. We're just going to put it down and we're going to ink around that. I'm making a big mess, but that's okay. So we can also put a little water on that. I think that turned out to be a very good looking cloud because I didn't top the top. There, now it looks like a cloud. We are going to spray a little water on it because I got too much of a mess there. And no washcloths for some reason. Where did they all go? Hope I'm not wiggling the camera too much. I must find them. Okay. Wrong drawer. Wrong cupboard. Yes, that is a clean rag. We're just gonna spray that a little bit and wipe it up. I don't remember how well this book does things. We'll see if that'll dry lighter. If it doesn't, I can go over it with pencil. So we're going to put one over here. Oh, we're going to put the big one over here. Okay. Right about there. I'll just go over it. We're going lightly, lighter than I did on the other side. Then I have to hold it so I can get the underside here. And this little edge here. Okay, then we get a little resemblance of a cloud there. I didn't get enough ink on this side, so place it back down as best as we can. Because seeing that is really hard to do. And add a little more color there. There we go. Okay, we're going to go up towards the top up here, and we're just going to make that part a cloud on the top up here. It's okay if we get into the tree because blue sky is going to reflect in there. I like that one. Still think this one needs to be darker. Put it back. And just darken that blue up. There. Okay. I'm going to put the little one up here. So we'll just ink that. Whatever I made this cloud with, it's got a slippery side to it. This back side is really slippery. Probably didn't think about that when I was cutting it out of paper. Just going to darken that there. There we go. Maybe we'll stick one in here too. I think that would look cute. There. Maybe one down here around the cute little snail. Boom. Okay. Then we're going to take, because I mean the sky looks pretty, but we want a little color in there, and I might be able to fix that with this one too. Can't open this one. Come on. There we go. I'm going to use the same ink pad, and I'm just going to add a different color. We're going to put it right back over here on the snail and add a little bit of this blue. Try to get that out in the sky too. There we go. We might as well bring one of those very softly over here. That there. Darken that up a little. We did it here. Let's see if we can get that. That looks a little better over there. The sky is going to be a different color. I need to get this one. We're going to put a little of that up in this area. And a little up here. I think I did it there. There we go. Just going to turn that over and get some of that blue down here. And maybe a little fluff over on this side. There we go. All right. Move, move, move. Big mess, big mess. I'm sorry if you didn't see any of that. Gosh, I should have been looking up at the camera. We're going to take whatever color this is, 38. Should be pretty close to these colors. And we're going to bring it in and add it where we need it. soften up this mess over here a little bit. Pull it up into the tree. This is wet here, so that paper is going to have a little more tooth on it than anywhere else. Bring that across over here. And we should have blue on this side, so we're just going to take that blue ink and add it in there. I'm going to soften the bottom of that cloud by just pulling some of that blue up and down. Just going to go around and do that. On all of them. It's just a little tiny bit of ink just to soften them a little bit. Though I don't have to do it with pencil. I will be doing it with some pencil, but won't have to do it with a lot of pencil. Maybe we'll make this cloud a little smaller here and add some blue in here. And maybe a little fluffier right in there. My cat is trying to get my attention. Okay. Oh, we didn't do anything up here. Let's just make it blue. Just take those sticky notes again. Put it there and grab, I don't care what color, it's blue. And we'll add that in there. There we go. Boom. Now you notice all the dots down here turn blue because of the ink. It goes right over the white. I kind of like it, so I might even leave them blue. Just going to soften that cloud up a little bit. Maybe on all the bottoms of the clouds. There we go. Okay, hold on. I got to deal with my cat. Okay, we're going to bring in some Stormy Sky, which is the darkest blue, and my itty bitty background stamp. And since we don't like this too much, we're going to put some stamps on it and everywhere else. Okay. Bam. So I could have a spot that's darker. There. Okay. That helps it out a little bit. maybe we'll put a little of that down here. I don't know. Boom. We're going to put a little bit of the brown in the tree. So we have brushed corduroy. See how that works. Just wiping the stamp off on a sticky note. Make sure that the color comes up right. And we'll just add some brown dots in this too. And in the castle, because why not? It'll look cool. There. Down here. Boom. Up here. Did you get any color up there? I can't tell. Boom, 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 boom. In the tree. Now, the edge. I'm thinking I'm going to do it brown, only because I have all the browns out with a little bit of green in it. And it'll, you know, kind of go along with the outer edge. So, if I can move these things and I can get the book moved over a little bit. Sorry, ink pads don't want to move. Okay, we're going to start down here in the corner. We're starting off with number 20. Okay, let's throw a little of it up here with the blue. We'll throw some over here. We'll throw some up on this side. Some right about here. At the top. Okay. Looks good, huh? We're going to kind of mimic the color out here. This is, I don't know what color this is. It's kind of a cream color. And it's 69. Just going to blend that color up. Out. We're going to leave those little dots in there. No rhyme or reason to this. It's just where I'm going to put the color. It's really not going to show up, this one. But I want it in there. Okay. Then we use, did I use this one already? Was this 20? Is that this one? Looks like it. Okay, those two. I know I have more browns out here. I did the tree with them. Where are you? I can't even tell if you're a brown. Are you brown? Sure you are. We're going to put that in the corner. put it up in this corner. The fun thing is when you put the other color down, it'll look different on one side than it does on the other. Okay, maybe a little over here in this corner too. Do. Let that get lighter and lighter as you go down. Okay, we're going to bring in a green, 78. Go right over that dark brown that we have up here and bring the green down. Okay, over here to this corner in dark green. Can you see this corner? No, you can't. Sorry. Okay, then we will turn the book and go this direction. And a little up here. Put a little more pressure where you want it the darkest, and then just really lighten up your pressure because we're going to put another color up in there too. So I really need to leave this over here. This is the bright green, the yellowish green, and we can go right in that cream color, pull it into that green, and go right into this brown. We can even pull it in up here if we want. Pull it in back here. And if you didn't get a good enough blend here, go back in with the other color. And just blend it in a little bit better. Okay, and that brown we had, I'm going to go back over that. play with it until you like it. And I just go back over it until I think it looks blended nicely. Bring in a little yellow if you want. You can also bring in a little red. The red brown would look pretty in here too. Red brown is number 21. Okay, work down another side. Red brown into the green. Bring it down into this green. Green, green, green. So I'm just mixing all those colors. Add a little of the red color down in here. Whoop, throwing pencils around. Not a good idea. Especially if I need you. I think the dark color's coming down here. A bit of the red. Darker green. This side's a little harder because the book does not lay flat here. And then we'll go over it with the brown here. Oops. That little bit right there. My best friend, my eraser. Take that out. that little bit out. Where else did I go over the lines? Somewhere. I know I did. I had to have. I always do. And just darken that up a little bit more. And I got blue on this side of the book. How I managed that. Probably my hand. And then we'll look on the outside. If we don't like this, we could also do it in the same colors out here. I don't know if I want to go that close to the edge though. I might just leave it even if it has some imperfections. It's really not that big of a deal. I mean, you know, it's my coloring. If I went out of lines, it's normal. But I think that's what we have here. And I kind of like that. I'm just going to lighten up a few of those little dots by doing a little touch on those. Yeah, okay. Well, I think it turned out really cool. I'm going to highlight some of these castle parts by just erasing some of that pencil and giving them a shine. Here and there on the roofs. There we go. We could also highlight some of his tree if we think some of those lines got a little too dark. Just go in with the eraser and lighten them up. Along with our little snail back, I think that got a little dark. There we go. Mushrooms. I do like the blue dots. They shouldn't be blue, but I kind of like them. Little highlights here and there with the eraser. Maybe in the windows too. I think we only had one big window. Yep. I think I need a little dot down here. She has little dots, so we're just going to add some green ones hanging off the plants there. Hanging off the plants there. Okay. So there we are. All finished. I will take a picture without the lights on. I could show you without the lights on. I mean, it just gets really dark in here. That's what it kind of looks like, but I'll take a picture at the end with a white background underneath it so you can see what it looks like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section down below and I'll try to get to them as soon as I can. So I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye now.